In today's Ask Kelly, Dan Roberts wrote in asking, is it true that the first residential bomb shelter is located at a home in Pittsburgh? It is a very interesting question, Dan, and I think I found the house that you're referring to. It's actually on the market right now, and we were able to get inside to bring you this look. This is 350 Mowry Drive in Pleasant Hills. No one has lived here in years, and it's become overgrown. Other than that, though, it looks like every other house in the neighborhood, except it's not.
It's a unicorn house, I would call it, for sure. Yeah. You don't see this every day.
This home purportedly has America's first residential bomb shelter. That's how it was advertised on these flyers when it was built by OB Construction back in 1959. We go inside with Drew Ratty, member of the West Jefferson Hills Historical Society. Through the kitchen and down the basement stairs, we find it.
So this is the door to the actual shelter, and supposedly it's covered with lead.
Inside, it is a 22 by 8 foot room built with 10-inch concrete block. The last owner appears to have looked at the shelter as more novel than necessary and used it for storage. Check this out, though, an 18-foot tunnel that leads to an escape hatch in the yard with a clever disguise.
The wishing well is like the escape hatch for the shelter itself. In case the house collapsed, you'd have to be able to get out of the shelter somehow.
He was always creating something, always inventing something, always doing something ahead of his time.
We found Linda Baker. She is the granddaughter of Navy veteran Alexander Obozinski, the home's builder. He died back in 1988, but she found these old photos for us in storage. She says she remembers distinctly hearing about this home growing up.
He would always brag about it. He would always say, he was so ahead of his time and so unique and everything.
So unique that members of the Office of Civil Defense came to the ribbon cutting in 1959. When it first hit the market, this shelter was fully stocked. It had beds, a working bathroom, a water tank, emergency power, refrigeration, a weather warning device, and all of the food and supplies necessary to keep a family of 4 safe for 2 weeks in the event of a nuclear fallout. And that's not all.
So in the construction of the house, this is a 4-inch reinforced concrete slab.
The house itself was built to withstand a nearby blast.
In this case, they did junior beam construction. They did a 4-inch concrete slab, and it's reinforced.
Ratty says the home was first listed in '59 for $44,000, which in today's dollars is around $475,000. It sat for over a year until a couple from Alaska purchased it for $39,000 in 1961.
So you're really talking about a period of time when people truly believe that a nuclear attack on this country would not just be possible, but maybe even could have been imminent.
We talked with Leslie Sibilic at the Heinz History Center about the home and the reasons Obozinski may have thought this model would take off here in Pittsburgh.
Certainly by the late 50s, here's Westinghouse. They're involved with creating the first nuclear power plant in the country.
This is a look at the old atom smasher, where it stood at Westinghouse in Forest Hills, built in 1937. Fears in this area heightened in the late 50s, early 60s during the Cold War.
I think that, kind of said, hey, look, we better do something like this because there is definitely a threat of nuclear war.
Back to the question, was it the first? Sadly, we can't say for sure.
Not everybody was announcing publicly what they were doing in this area, so it's one of those things where you can use dates to come up with an educated guess. It'd be very difficult to definitively say this is the one.
But newspaper articles from the 60s say it was, and so do some other publications and advertisements for the home. And Linda says,
I kind of think that maybe it was just because of the fact that no one else has come forward.
Pretty fascinating. Something else interesting while we're on the topic. Pittsburgh has many ties to the development of the nuclear bomb. We talked about Westinghouse and the story and other Pittsburgh companies, but also Kitty Oppenheimer. That's right, the wife of the main scientist behind the development of the atomic bomb, Robert Oppenheimer, was born in Germany but grew up with her family in Aspinwall. This is her school photo from Aspinwall High School in 1928. She was known as Catherine Puning back then. Historians in Aspinwall tell me that she moved back to Germany after a short time at the University of Pittsburgh. If you have a question that I can help you with, let me know. You can send me a Facebook message or you can email me at askkelly@hearst.com.